Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another TTM Autograph Weekly episode. Going to be recapping what I got in for this week. If you are brand new to this channel, we've gained a lot of subscribers the past couple months, so welcome. And what I do is I write to celebrities or athletes, military veterans, ask for the autograph through the mail, and get all kinds of requests back. And it's been a lot of fun doing this now since 2014, so really appreciate you coming along and checking out this video. So not too much this week at all, but probably I would say more quality over quantity, and I think you'll still enjoy this episode. I did forget to show, I think it was last Saturday's returns in the last video. I don't remember who they were because I'd actually already put them all away in the binders and everything. So those are all, like, all the pictures are available on Facebook or Instagram. You can pretty much just type in Caleb's Cards and I'd probably come up on either one of those platforms. So if you wanted to go check those out, you can. There also are links down below to the address sites I use. And you can sign up for free on sportscardforum.com, and then the paid sites are StarTiger and sportscollectors.net. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is one that I forgot to show in last video as well. My boss actually gave me this one. This is a autograph card of Willis McGahee, former Bronco, but had some pretty good years with the Bills and Ravens. So this one's numbered 6 out of 50. Let's take all that away. There we go. That's better. My printer was open. So number 6 out of 50. This is from 2005, I think. 2005 playoff. Gridiron gear. But the jersey autograph, I don't have anything of Mr. Willis McGahee. And he just stopped me. I was working there and said, hey, I got some for you. So thank you to my manager for that one. He's a Bills fan, so I was surprised he parted with that one. Then the TTMs. Sent 4 items to Mr. Jeremy Guthrie. I don't normally send that many. I usually, like, 3 is like the limit. But unless I'm, like, specifically working on a project, or I'm sending for someone else, or just really, like, saw something I really had to get signed, I do always ask them in my letters if they want to keep something. They definitely can. But I came across this 2011 Topps card of him, and I threw it in there right before I sent. So Jeremy Guthrie, who had a cup of coffee with the Rockies, unfortunately didn't work out with them. But it was a good pitcher for the Orioles for a number of seasons. Even though the Orioles at that time weren't that great, he could usually get about 200 plus innings out of him. So he's a pretty decent pitcher, and he signed from the address in Texas. I think he's a coach, if that's the address I use somewhere, like an instructor or something like that. So pretty cool to get Mr. Jeremy Guthrie. I'd never gotten back from him before. Then we got Miss Christine Elise on the same day. She signed, I think, 2 of 3 photos for me. So this is a 5x7 signed to me, and then another 5x7 signed to Bruce. And then she included 2 business cards and advertisements for a book, I guess. So if you're interested, there you go. And this is probably the really cool one for the week, unless these other 3 that will open up live are any better, but I doubt it. I wasn't really sure this would work. I'm hoping they are actually signed by him and not like secretarial, but I figured it was worth the shot. So I sent to an Iowa address, and I got actor Jason Momoa, and he signed this 4x6 for Kim, and then I got him on this 5x7 as Aquaman. So very cool. I actually I didn't think I'd enjoy that movie Aquaman, but it actually was pretty cool. So I gave it a shot. I guess I went in there with low expectations or something like that, and was thoroughly impressed. So definitely had to send to him, and it worked. So that was a really cool and surprising one to get back. Then we have these three, which we'll open up live. Saturday's mail has not come yet. This is Friday's. So we got, looks like, possible 2 cards and 1 photo. So, coming back from Baltimore, Maryland. It was sent out back in January. Feels like there's several items in there. It is Mr. Joe Washington, who looks like he included 2 extras, which is very cool. So he signed the 2 85 Topps football cards I sent him, and then included these extra, one with the Colts and one with the Upper Deck collegiate cards with Oklahoma University. Mr. Washington was a pretty good running back for a number of seasons. I believe he was a 1,000-yard runner. Well, he came close in 81. He didn't have a lot of touchdowns, but he was pretty good receiving back, and was like more like a secondary back as well. But for the time he was on the field, he honestly put up some pretty good numbers. And then just an advertisement for his book, The 7 Secrets of the Silver Shoes. If you guys want to check that out, you can go to that website. So thank you so much, Mr. Washington, for that one. Then we have Kansas City. It doesn't declare if it's Missouri or Kansas. This is coming back from, or was sent out in February. It is 1 card signed by Mr. Art Still, Kansas City Chiefs legend. Very good defensive lineman. Quite a few sacks, even though they weren't really counting that as a statistic when he was playing most of the time. But good tackler as well, so very cool. So that's 2 85 Topps, and those cards were from Andrew Williams. So thank you, Andrew, for sending all those. Then finally, we have El Paso, Texas. And this was sent out last year in December. So let's see who it is. This was for the Battle of the Decades contest. The photo was not very good quality, but was the only thing I could find at the time. And then I got some cards of him later on, but it was already too late. But Mr. Fred Young, I believe he was a Seahawks and Colts linebacker. So this was my attempt at trying to print off a 91 Upper Deck card. Looks much more blurrier in person than on here, actually. But still a cool return. I figured that would probably not come back in time because he can take a couple months, honestly. So either way, still good to get that back. So that's it. So Art Still, Joe Washington, Fred Young, Jeremy Guthrie, Christine Lease, and Jason Momoa. Definitely the big one there. So thanks so much, guys, for checking out this video. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. There will be a 1,000 subscriber appreciation contest held here very soon. I'm just giving a little space in between the 950 subscriber contest, that's all. But there will be something coming. So just thank you guys so much for all the support. Alright, guys, so I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Bye.